Crimson Desert is the most fun and the most frustrating game I've played in recent years. One minute I'm having the best time of my life in gaming, climbing mountains, discovering hidden places, watching the beautiful landscape, with a draw distance as far as the eyes can see. And a world so immense it would have made my 13-year-old boy shed so much tears it would drown me. And the next minute I'm getting absolutely wrecked, punished, my mind being sent to the Shadow Realm and my body being stun locked by a teleporting happy boss, darting back and forth, who seemed like he was created by God when he combined the DNA of a hummingbird and a Siberian tiger. Then I figure out the combat, I upgrade my gears, mine for materials, and learn the combat. And it's actually fun. I destroy the boss and I feel very accomplished. I go back to exploring and feel as though the weight of the world has been lifted off my testicles. And moments later I find myself questioning my intelligence when I'm confronted with these ridiculous and unnecessary puzzles that prolong the agony and make me want to stop playing the game. This is Crimson Desert, the best and the worst game I've played, the most fun and the most frustrating. So let's start with the good stuff. The exploration in this game is unbelievable. The world feels alive. It's immersive and immense. I look at the map and my brain starts like squirting out so much dopamine, like so much that I'm overwhelmed, like brain gist if you want to think about that. Maybe not think about that, never mind, don't think about that. But the world is so beautiful and abundant that you actually want to explore and wander around. Every hill, flora and fauna, it looks interesting, and every area looks like it's begging to be explored. Kind of like how I begged my mom for pizza without pineapple, but she asked the pizza shop for extra pineapples instead. And even riding through random trees somehow feels cinematic. And for these moments I forget the shittiness of the outside world. I'm in my zone. And for a while I thought this game might become one of my favorite game of the year, if not for the past few recent years. Then the puzzles and the bosses show up. And it really makes me question my gaming life. Like, should I keep going or drop this game? It's like the puzzle is the main boss of this game, and the real boss is the actual side quest boss after you figure out its repetitive move patterns. The puzzles are designed like without any rhyme or reason. There's no particular pattern for many of them. An example is the last puzzle where you have to kind of spin that giant ass cube. Though, the solution is basically you spin it like 3 up, 2 on the left, 1 up, and then another up. Like there's no pattern. It's solvable, but I mean, in an age where players have millions and millions of games to choose from, there's no really that much time or mental energy to have to sit there forever and figure out some puzzle just to progress, right? We're all really busy, especially now in this day and age. Puzzles should be designed in such a way that it makes logical sense because humans are generally very good at recognizing patterns. So if the sequence is, 2 up, 2 down, 2 left, then we can usually deduce that, the last sequence is right, 2 rights. The boss battles are miserable, so many times. It's like the open world kind of says, relax, baby, enjoy, just have fun, do what you want to do. The bosses, on the other hand, say, you will suffer and you will like it. If not, I'll make you like it. It is unnecessarily annoying and frustrating. Like, the bosses can constantly stun lock you, and all you hear is Cliff groaning and yelling. Like, take a listen. It's like the same sound over and over again. And sometimes the control feels like I'm walking underwater, like with both legs tied to a Dell C1760 NW laser printer. Like, if you haven't carried one of those printers, man, it feels like carrying the mountain. And then after all that puzzle, I'm greeted with an exhausting boss fight, and I go back to exploring, and I'm loving the game again. And I've never really had a game give me such an emotional kind of whiplash, this hard before. It's like getting spanked by a leather belt on your left cheek, only to have to pull your pants down to expose the other right cheek to be spanked by a sharp and hard pineapple skin. And yet, I still can't stop playing this game. Despite all these problems, I want to keep going. I'll take a break after a bit, come back again, take a break, because the world itself is just that good. The atmosphere and the ambience, it does make you feel like a part of the world in a way. There is something special inside this game. It's kind of like if Zelda Breath of the Wild had a baby with The Witcher 3 and Skyrim. If all of those games came together, that's what Crimson Desert is, and in many ways it could be better. I just wish the boss and the puzzles and all the other little minor annoyances understood that as well. So what do you think? Am I completely out of line? Am I wrong? What's going on? Let me know in the comment section.